What's going on, y'all? It's Coach Williz, and once again, we're back. I got 2 steps to help you become more thankful for the things you have in your life. This is Coach Williz on here once again, y'all. Be easy. All right, man. And the first one is, I want you to understand that you matter. That is the first one. You matter. We cannot just breeze past that. We can't skip over that. You matter. So the work you do does matter. Somebody is going to be impacted by this. Somebody is going to need this eventually in their life. And look at this. I wrote this down. When is your opinion going to matter? When is your opinion going to matter? Oh, they said we should be doing this, or they said we should be doing that. And we take on these things, and eventually we just find ourselves moving through the motions and doing these things that these people have told us to do in our lives instead of doing what we are supposed to do. You know, when are we going to let our opinion matter in our life? When are we going to let the things that we want to do matter? When are we going to tell ourselves that, yes, I am doing this because I like to do this? No matter if somebody else is telling me to do it or somebody else is telling me to do that, it doesn't matter. Because I like to do what I'm doing right now. What I'm doing right now, it makes me feel good. What I'm doing right now, it fulfills me. It makes me happy. So when am I going to let myself understand that my opinion matters? Above all other things, my opinion matters. I have examples in my life. Like one of the things when it came to baseball, I felt fulfilled and I felt pleased when my father finally told me, hey man, you can play this. Like you're real good at this game. You know what I'm saying? I felt fulfilled when he said that to me. But at the end of the day, just because, yes, he did say, yeah, you're good at this and you can play baseball, that's not going to produce hits on the field. That's not going to produce activity and actually productivity. That's not going to produce anything on the field just because he told me that I'm a good baseball player. I got to go out there and be the good baseball player that leads to his opinion. Yes, his opinion is cool to me and I take it in and it does matter to me in my life. But at the end of the day, what's going to get the job done is when I tell myself that I'm good. You know, because he can tell me that I'm good. He can tell me that I can do all these other things. But until I believe it myself, until I take this is my opinion on me, I can do this. I know the stuff I put out is going to matter. I know that the work I put in is going to lead to something that's going to make not just me good, but it's going to make other people that are affected by me great. You see what I'm saying? That's when the opinion finally, when are we going to let our opinion matter in our life? When are we going to let our opinion be something impactful to us and stop letting other people take on all of these things that they have in our lives and they can lead us to go this way. They can lead us to go that way just because they said something that we should do with our life. One of the things that used to get me all the time is that I felt like, oh, if I don't work with my hands, then I'm not a man. And, you know, people would tell me that over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? A man has to work with his hands. He's got to know how to work on cars. He's got to know how to be a construction worker. He's got to know how to fix things and do all these type of things. So I went out and I tried to acquire these skills to learn how to work on my car, work on my house, repair things and do all these things. And I got kind of good at the stuff that I can do, you know, by the grace and help of the people that helped me, my father, my instructors, all these other people that taught me things. I got good at those things, but I was still never fulfilled. I still would say all the time, like, bro, I don't like to work on cars. I don't like to work on cars. I don't like to work on houses. I don't like to always be out here working with my hands outside. I don't like that. It's not cool to me. You know, when I wanted to start telling people, bro, I want to work with my mind, they would be like, bro, what? You're not a man if you do that. How much does that affect you when you trying to be a man? You trying to take on this full masculinity that you got. And that affects you when people would say that to me. So eventually I had to get into it and I had to start understanding that, look, just because you said that I'm not a man, that don't make me less of a man. If I'm doing the things that allows me to be who I was called to be, I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? I understand there's more into it than just providing for your household and doing those type of things. But those are one of the things that I take into account. If I'm doing what it takes to provide for my household, if I'm going out here and I'm studying the work that I need to study, I'm being the intelligent presence that I need to be. I'm being the physical presence, right? I'm being the spiritual presence. I'm there and I'm taking care of them. And I'm guiding them through these, not just being able to fix the things in their lives, but I'm actually able to walk them through the challenges that they're having, not just physically, but mentally as well. But I thought that just because I can't do that, that I'm less of a man. I took into their opinion. When is my opinion going to matter? I know the work that I want to do. I know the work that I was called to do. I know what I'm passionate about. I know what I like to do. I know that what I'm willing to do every single day. I'm not willing to wake up and do construction work every single day. But if you told me to teach a group of people every single day, I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to go out and learn more information so I can be the best instructor, the best teacher, the best coach that I can be for them. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand how important it is because of the coaches I had in my life, the teachers I had in my life, the instructors I had in my life, the mentors, the inspirators, the motivators, all these people that helped me become the individual that I am today. I understand how impactful it was. And it wasn't just because I saw them build a brick house. No, it was about the words that they said and they lived and they modeled after the words that they said. That's what got me. is that you live exactly what you're talking about. But I would downplay myself because I thought their opinion mattered more than mine. When are you going to be thankful for your opinion? Your opinion matters. The things that you say about yourself matter. Because at the end of the day, just because they're saying their opinion to you, you are taking into account and saying that opinion is the truth. That's deadly. That's deadly right there. Pay attention to that. You are saying their opinion is the truth. When we know there's only one truth, the truth. And you're letting their opinion, we got facts and we got opinions. And we letting their opinion become the facts in our life. And we're living off of their opinion and making that into our reality. When are we going to let the things that we say about ourselves be who we are? When are we going to let the things that we say about ourselves form our reality and stop letting their opinion have more weight in our lives than what our opinion has in our lives? Step number 2, respect your moment. Respect the time that you have right now. Because if you are thankful for the time that you have now, then you can take advantage of the opportunities that are coming your way. But if you're not thankful for the opportunities you have now, you're not going to be prepared for the ones that's to come. If you do not take advantage of this moment, you won't be prepared for the moment. You know, a lot of us have the moment in our life that we want. Standing on stage or hitting that game-winning shot or passing that class or getting that degree, becoming this or becoming that or owning that house, moving here. That may be the moment that we want. But if we're not doing the small things right now and being thankful for the opportunities that we have right now, when the moment comes, we won't even be able to take advantage of it. Or that moment will never come because we didn't take advantage of the opportunities we have right now. I just got this opportunity to speak not too long ago. I spoke 2 times in the same day. The first time I got up to speak, it was, I think, 10 to 14 students in that room. And I had to speak to those students. And I could have gave them less passion. I could have been like, it ain't that many people in here. What's the point? No, I went in, I gave them all that I got. I gave them every single thing that I got and made sure that it was the best speech that they heard that day because I wanted to impact them. Because I wanted to take advantage of the opportunity that I had right now. I was thankful for the time that I had. So when the next group came around, it was about 40, 50 people in there. And I didn't let it sway me. I didn't let it throw me off my course. Why? Because when it was just 10 people in there, I took advantage and I gave those 10 people everything I got. So now when it's time to do it with more people, that's just easier because I'm ready to give more people everything I got. I'm not letting it sway me. I'm not letting it throw me off. I'm not letting it do less of me because I took advantage of every opportunity that I had. And a lot of us not taking advantage of those opportunities. We saying, what's the point of going to practice today? I'm just ready to play the game. Practice? We talking about practice, not the game. You know what I'm saying? We talking about practice. Yes, we talking about practice. And the reason we talking about practice, because if you don't take advantage of the small things in practice, when it comes to you facing those things in the game, you're not going to be ready for it. You're going to be thrown off. You're not going to be prepared because you haven't seen these things. You haven't put yourself into the situation where and now I need to be prepared for these things. I need to be able to give everything I got to these things. You're not going to know how to do that because you never gave your all. You never studied before, and now you wonder why you can't pass a test. Because you thought that you was just going to show up to this school and you was going to be able to pass all your classes and you was going to get this degree, get this dream job, get this, and everything was going to happen the way you wanted it to happen. But you wasn't willing to take advantage of the opportunity you have right now. Your professor told you at the beginning of the class that you was going to have to study 3 hours for every 1 hour. 3 hours for every 1 hour of class. But now when you going in through, you're like, why I can't pass these classes? Why am I not understanding this stuff? Why am I not able to take advantage of these reading assignments, these math assignments? Why am I failing this stuff? The reason why you're failing this stuff is because when you had the opportunity to actually do the work, you did not take advantage of it because you were only focused on the moment. You was only focused on getting a degree, getting a job, giving the house, getting the vacation, doing all these things. You wasn't focused on studying for the class. That was being thankful for the moment. And the reason why I say I want you to be thankful for the moment instead of just live in the moment, I want you to be thankful for the moment because a lot of us, we just want to live in the moment. Oh, I just got this. No, be thankful for it because I'm going to treat it different because I'm thankful for this. When you get gifts for your birthday or whatever, when you get these gifts, you treat them different than versus if somebody just threw something to you on the side of the street. You'd be like, man, what? Somebody just hey man, take this card. Can you check us out? Can you read this and check us out? Man, you may take that card and throw it away. But if somebody gave you something for like your birthday or something, they gave you that card, you're going to take the time to read that card, save that card, put that card in some place where you can read it again because you're thankful for it. So you treat it different. You respect it different, right? And you handle it a certain way. You don't just handle it like somebody just gave you this off the side of the road. So stop seeing those opportunities, those moments that you in. Oh, I don't want to go through this. I don't want to have to, gonna say, I don't wanna have to do this. No, see that as this was you being thankful for the opportunity that you're gonna give yourself in the future. So if it is getting that degree, that class that you in right now, be thankful for that class, because that class is gonna eventually be the opening. It's gonna be the lead way to you getting that degree. So you're gonna treat that degree a certain way, ain't you? You're gonna be thankful for it. You're gonna respect it a certain way, and you're gonna hold it to a certain standard. But the only way to hold it to that standard is being able to build the building blocks right now. You see, build the building blocks right now so that when I get that degree, I can place it on that. I can place it on that pedestal. But I had to go in and build that pedestal by taking the classes, studying for the classes, doing all it took to pass the classes. But I had to be thankful for the moment that I was given. But if I'm not thankful for the moment that I have, a prime example is me. When I first started trying to take basketball seriously, one of the things I was so fantasized by the highlights. The highlights just like, they just took my breath away, right? And I remember watching like Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Kobe Bryant, like all these people. I remember watching them and they would hit the game-winning shot. I watched so many of like Kevin Durant's game-winning shots, like at the last moment, him hitting these shots, and I would go into the backyard and I would try to emulate and do the exact same thing. I wasn't working on starting under the goal, hey man, just shoot and hit nothing but net. I wasn't working on starting under the goal and just shooting and hitting nothing but net, right? I wasn't working on, hey man, hit 10 free throws in a row without missing, right? I wasn't working on hitting the right-hand layup and then the left-hand layup. I wasn't working on all that stuff. I was going out there, where's the three-point line? Oh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, he wins. And if I miss, go get the ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I was working, that's all I was working on. So when it got to the point to when I was about to go play somebody, I'm like, oh, I don't really know how to take you to the right or to the left. I don't even know how to create a shot because I didn't work on dribble moves. I didn't work on making sure that I have the same release every single time. I have the same release. I didn't work on that stuff. All I did was work on was just the highlight. So I got to the point where I was like, oh, it's just highlights out here. And then when I went to go play with other people and I figured out, oh, it's not highlights. I need to actually learn how to play the game. I went and took it back and I was like, okay, I need to learn dribble moves. I need to learn how to shoot under the basket. I need to learn post moves. I need to learn layups. I need to learn all this stuff. I want to take advantage and be thankful for the moment that I have. So when I get into the moment to hit the game-winning shot, I'm prepared for it. First, understand your opinion matters. Above all other things, your opinion matters. Stop giving more weight to other people's opinions, and less to yours. We can learn from other people, and I say it all the time. Like right here. Coach me and I will learn. Coach me and I will learn. I'm okay with learning from people, but I'm not okay with putting other people's opinions above mine. Now, if you got the facts, you actually lived this and you did this, and that's something that I want to do, okay, I can model that behavior. Can't idolize it, but I can model that behavior. But if you start telling me what you think my life should be like, I can't give more weight to your opinion than what my opinion is for my life. Because I want to form my reality. I don't want to form your reality. I want to form mine. So the first thing is your opinion matters. The second thing is respect your moment. Respect the moment that you're living right now. Give all you can to these moments. So when it's time to give your all for the moment, you've been giving your all for so long, you already know what it takes to give your all. You already know what it takes to be your best because you've been doing it over and over and over again. So when you get put into that situation, you're ready to do it. So the first one, let's say it again, your opinion matters. The second one, respect the moment. It's Coach Williz on here once again, y'all. Be easy. I can't forget to say, y'all, I got a podcast. Check out the Be Easy Show. I'm a co-host on there with one of my homies, Zyler. And we drop episodes every single Sunday on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify at 7 a.m. Check us out, man. We bringing topics to you every single episode, helping you live your life easy. That's the plan and the mission of the podcast. I'm on Instagram. Check me out. All the links and everything should be in the description box below. Just check us out. Why you ain't watched this? Like, comment, subscribe, and tell somebody about it. All right, until the next one, y'all. Be easy.